Hello everybody and welcome to the channel More Trades. If you remember a few days ago we were somewhere around here at the 233. I was telling you we are at the 233 and we are forming bearish divergence. We were having let me see, we were here, was it on the 4-hourly? We had bearish divergences on the RSI. I can't remember, I think it was over here, and I was telling you that we are having bearish divergence, but I don't trade solely on bearish divergence and it doesn't have to play out. Litecoin can continue higher, and I took the trade personally, but you can see the next day or within hours we blasted off all the way to 85, from $70 to 85. We also had a level of liquidity or resistance. As you see, sometimes when we hit those levels of liquidity, the market blasts off and releases out in that direction. But yeah, bearish divergence didn't play out. I could still tell you that we have bearish divergence at the moment. We're having a high over here and a lower high at the moment on RSI, while on price action you're having a high and a higher high. But bearish divergence doesn't have to play out. You could say it played out a few days later, but yeah. Targets for Litecoin at the moment, what I'm looking at, I was measuring this move up as a wave 3, and the target for wave 3 was hit perfectly at 1.618. I'll just show you that again. The wave 3, this was a 1, obviously went up as a 1, 2 and a 3 up. The 3 started off over here. Let me just show you. Let's go on the 4-hourly. If we say this is a 1, the 1 started over here, and this was a 2, and then we had another 1 and a 2, and that was a wave 3 up. So if we want to measure the wave 3, we say we take the trend base fib from the bottom of 1 to the top of 1 to the bottom of 2. It will give you fib extensions for wave 3. It will show you that the 1.618 was hit, which is a very fair extension for wave 3. 1-to-1 is fine, 1.618 is good. Wave 3 is never the shortest, but it doesn't have to be the longest, but it's never the shortest. So 1.618 was hit at around $80 and exceeded for wave 3. Now if I want to measure wave 4, wave 4 is simply a retracement of the wave 3. You take it from the bottom over here for wave 3 and you go to the higher wave 3, and you can see that 0.382 was hit. Wave 4 can go as low as 0.5 at 71, but at the moment it hit a good target of 0.382 and bounced off at 74.31. So wave 4 can be done. So if we say wave 4 is done and we want to know where wave 5 is, trend base fib from the bottom of 1 to the end of 1 to the bottom or the end of 4. The wave 4 came from up, ended down at 74 approximately, actually lower than 74, around here. Our wave 5 projection can be the 1-to-1 at 89 and can be a 1.618 at 100. I doubt it will be a 1.618, but it could, because the wave 3 went to the 1.618 and a wave 5 to the 1.618 will be a big stretch, but it could. $89 Litecoin is very possible, as we saw a few days ago when I projected that we might have a push up, though we had bearish divergence. We went up from 70 to 84 or 85. So it's very possible we reach those targets. That is targets to the upside. After that, after we get to that target, what's going to happen? Are we going to continue higher? And this entire move up may be just a correction. Yeah, we might be having, actually we might have a 1, a 2, and that 3 will finish at 89, and then we'll pull back 4 and continue up 5. That is one possibility. Another possibility, that if we get to 89 or 100, let's take a retracement from this peak over here to the bottom over here. And look, do we have confluence at the 0.5 fib retracement, which is a good retracement for a corrective wave 4, would be 87.45. And we have the golden pocket, which is around 100. So we have those two targets also when we take a retracement for this this move down. So we could have a move to 89 very easily, or even 100. Then we'll look at the targets to the downside once we're done. If that, we need to see the reaction once we get up there, what happens. And do we hit the wave 4 target down, or do we exceed and go lower? And then we can decide on that. Anyways, trade the reactions. Just be careful. Weekend is ending and the markets will open tonight, and there'll be some volatility. So if you want profits, secure your profits at least by moving your stops into profits. Or even if you market doesn't move in your favor, you still get stopped out in profit. All right, that's it. That's all I have for Litecoin. More trades. I'm out.